Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. Back at the dacha. And what kind of a day do we have today? Well, it's not scorching hot. It's actually overcast and a little bit of rain. Let's check it out here. It's kind of a mist. So working conditions are a bit better, but if you work too much in this mist, you're just going to get soaked. So I came out here to see if I can work on the last drainage area that's located way down there. So before I start working, I need to change. So I came here with my just regular street clothes. So I got to put on my work clothes and start working. If it's going to start raining too much, I'll have to shut her down. So we'll see. Anyways, let's change our clothes and let's start working. Okay, now that I got my work clothes on, I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you what I got planned for today. This section right over here, I want to fill this in, this ditch, and at least get it pretty much up to that brick right there. So have all this filled in. And possibly, if I would have the energy, I would plant grass seed so that next week I can then take those tarps off and the grass will be growing. So where am I going to be getting all this dirt from? Right over here. Right here, I can scratch this out and keep extending the lawn in that direction. So that's the plan, but looking up at the sky, it is on again, off again rain. So there's a little bit of a break right now and I can get some work done, but if it starts raining, I'm gonna have to shut her down. So I got my shovel, I got my rake, I got my wheelbarrow, that's all that I need, and let's start working. So I'm taking the top layer off, and this is just all the weeds and whatnot that I don't need. So scraping that off. Underneath is the good soil, of which I will haul it over there. And this right here, I'm gonna haul it over there where that berm is and just keep building that up. So there's probably about a good 1.5 wheelbarrow loads of really good dirt that I will be able to place right over here, but I need a lot more than that. So let's keep going. So here's where I'm hauling all this dirt and weeds that I'm not going to be using into the drainage ditch, and I'm just building this up. Let's turn around this way. There it is. You could see it is being raised up, and the creek is right there. It's a seasonal creek, so it's not flowing right now. And here's this grass that was planted 2 weeks ago. So that's looking pretty good. I still got to plant the grass right over there, otherwise the weeds will just take over and I won't have any lawn. Anyways, back to work. Well, here it is, all filled in. Well, almost all. So I'm just leaving the end over here. That will be left for a later date, but right up to this line, this is all done and leveled off. And of course I had it packed down and just leveled off. Now I need to give it some water and then I can start planting. I got my grass seed ready right here, and where I was taking my dirt from, I got everything all leveled off, scratched this side out and leveled it. Now I need to bring in some water, lay down the water, get it all wet, and then I will seed it, and then I will cover it up with these tarps and weigh it down with the rebar. All right, let's get her done before it rains. So the weather has been holding off, and that's why I've just been giving her, trying to get it done. And I figured there's still the window of opportunity. I didn't think that I would actually make it to this stage where I'm ready for seeding. So I better hurry up and get it done before it starts raining. Okay, there it is. So I planted the seeds, I covered everything up and put the rebar on and watered everything. And that's now gonna start growing, and same with this. Oh, and by the way, before I actually planted the seeds, I laid down a lot of water on here, and then I threw the seeds down, then covered everything up with the tarp, put the rebar to hold it down so the wind doesn't blow everything away, and then watered it again. So there it is, all done, and it's looking pretty good. And of course, I watered this over here and this that I had uncovered yesterday. So there it is. That's my day. I think I'm going to be cleaning up and going. Was it productive? Yeah, it was productive. Did I get a lot accomplished? Well, not really, but I did manage to create more grass area right there. And this area right here, now that is all covered up. So that's good. And, you know, like the Russian saying goes, chut but chut, slowly but slowly, I'm going to get it done. And eventually this potato field right here is all going to be grass. And then we're going to have select trees planted. So there's the birch over there. There's the birch. There's dub, which is oak. There's a yolka, which is fir tree. There's a willow over there, and we'll get a few more trees and we'll have kind of like a select little forest area right there in due time. Anyways, it'll be looking much better than these Humpty Dumptys right here in this old kartoshka field. Serves no purpose, and that's that. So, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, so neither is this dacha, but, you know, compared to what it was 3 years ago, oh my God, we did so much to it. These were all raised beds over here, or like in Russian say, gratke. So that is done. This was a pain to do the drainage, but most of it is done, except for the last section that ties into the creek over there. I don't know when I'll get that done, but the majority of the drainage is all done. So there it is. And, you know, within a few weeks, you won't even notice. This will all be grown in. Like they say, tak krasivочка будет. It's going to be very, very nice. Okay, time to start cleaning up, and I got to go. So, if you like this video, leave a comment. Leave a positive comment. What do you think so far? Do you like what's going on with these videos or not? I don't know. This is a video blog of mine. I just want to show what life is like here in the Russian Far East from the Canadian viewpoint. And smash the like button if you like it. If you're not a subscriber, now's the time to subscribe. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. Share it with your friends. Help grow my channel. I've got over 500 videos, and for some reason the algorithm is not kicking in. I don't know. There are people that post like once every 3 months, and they get like 500,000 views. And I'm posting 2-3 times a week, and I'm getting like 100, 150 views. Yeah, not 150,000, but 150 views. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess some people are interested. Anyways, maybe one day I'll hit that lucky algorithm and things will take off, and, you know, we'll get more views. Anyways, I gotta go. Take care. Until the next video. Пока-пока.